This isn't a thing you need to know. This is the thing you need to know to manifest your desires. Without law of attraction, I'm going to show you how this is powerful stuff. Don't miss it. Let's start now. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears, live an amazing life. I'm going to supply the tools for you to manifest anything. I tell you ways that you can achieve your goals. You can choose them, you can choose what resonates with you, but today I'm going to tell you this one thing, and you can forget law of attraction. There's nothing to attract. Throw those vision boards in the garbage, and I'm going to tell you why. You'd be going, ah! There's one thing you need to know. Hear me out, because I'm going to explain how this works. Know that it is done. But here's where we fall short on that one. We know it is done, but we're still seeing the lack. We're still putting the vision boards up because we believe it's something we don't have. I don't look at a vision board and say, oh, that's great, I have the car. If I had the car, I'd look in the driveway at the car, right? So we're looking at the picture, envisioning what it'd be like to do that. And by the way, powerful stuff. I'm not knocking it. But we fail when we look at it because it's something we desire and we're still thinking it's something that has to come to us. That law of attraction. You don't have to attract anything. It is a probability that exists. Boom. It's there. Somewhere out there, and you haven't brought it because you haven't focused on it, because you don't believe you are in that probability. All right, how do miracles happen? Well, if you guys are going to join my Miracle Circle group, it's a membership. Go to landriaonkka.com. Every month, here's what we do. We focus on miracles and creating them. How do we do that? And I actually have training for you. It's $19.95. If you sign up for my email list, it's $19.95 or $19.97 a month. And you get training every week, and we go into our Miracle Circle group and we create miracles. How? We're not just focusing on manifesting. We see things perfectly. Everything's perfect. It's exactly the way we desire, and that's all we see. We don't see the lack. We don't see, bring it to me because I'm in this situation and that's there. No, that's here. Now you can say, yeah, well then if that's true, Landria, then I'll write the check for whatever. No, you know that it exists right now, that it is a probability that you are going to be living in, and that you function as if this has already happened, dealing with whatever you brought in up to this point. So if you're broke, and you of course you created that, you contributed to that, right? You still have to deal with that. All right, it's not like, somebody's going to plop $1 million. You're not being the person who has the $1 million. So the other thing is, oh, I desire $1 million, and doing absolutely nothing, not living that life of the person who earns the $1 million, because that person acts completely different than you. And that's why people say, well, I can manifest anything. Yeah, but you're not being the person acting like it. So that person that has $1 million is going to do certain things to get the $1 million. And you could say, oh, it's a lottery. Okay, then buy the lottery ticket. Buy 20 lotteries, 20,000 lottery tickets. I know somebody won twice. She bought thousands of lottery tickets, all right? So you have to switch gears and know it is perfect and know that probability exists, is yours. And so between now and when that perfect thing that you know you're already in, that exists, that you know it is already done, you say, okay, what do I need to learn right now in this situation that I'm in? Because I haven't been behaving like that person. I haven't been thinking that way, behaving like that. I've got the vision boards and saying, if I say mantras 10 times a day, will it happen? I don't know, will it? If you're asking that question, the answer is no. If you say, I don't have to ask that question because I know it has happened. I don't know how it's going to come to me or when, but I know one thing. That probability is already existing right now. There's no such thing as time. Everything exists. You are limitless. We have all these limitations and timelines and all this weird stuff going on in our heads, and it has to stop. You can manifest your desires Remember, you chose certain roles here to play out. You chose a certain body and parents and situations. Don't dismiss that. Like I said, don't say, oh, I want to be a Kardashian. Well, great. Then when next time you come back as a Kardashian. By then, nobody will want to be a Kardashian. They'll want to be somebody else. Be realistic about that. Be realistic about what you chose to be here, what you chose as your lessons. And know that if you're tired of being broke, if you're tired of being lonely or in bad relationships or whatever you're doing, then you must see yourself as a perfect person who loves themselves, who loves others, who sees no fault in others, who's very loving, who sees no barriers in money, who's not afraid to do what it takes to earn that money, because that's part of our journey here. It's fun to do that. Right? You earn money by giving to people and providing services and all this. When you don't want to do that, you're in la-la land. You're in selfish ego la-la land. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And then you're thinking, I don't have. And when people write me and say, you need to give me money, you need to give stuff free, I'm like, that's why you're broke, because that's how you think. You're not willing to reward people who give you value. And thus you shall be rewarded. That's how it works. And not thinking twice about it. This is how it should be. This should be free for me. All this stuff, you're limiting yourself. All right? Spiritual butt kick, sorry. It is already done. If you are ill, you must see your body as perfectly healthy. And meditate on it and think about that. What does it feel like? What do you look like? What are you going to do when you have that perfectly healthy body? Because it does exist. And you see it healed. And you imagine that light in there, repairing everything to that perfection that you already know you are. Because there are, we do have timelines here. Okay? What are you going to learn on your way to that perfect body? Wow, what did I learn? I really appreciate life now. I really appreciate what it's like to feel good. And maybe I didn't do enough with that. I'm going to do a lot when I'm in that state of perfection that I see myself already in, when I'm actually transformed into it in the physical world. I'm going to do amazing things with that. And I'm going to help other people who may be ill with that affliction, whatever you had, and help them to pull out of it. And ask yourself why it occurred in the first place. We want things, and we want it to just switch. We want somebody to give it to us, and we want to, do all these things and then have it come. It doesn't work. A probability exists right now. This is a fact. This is a fact. Scientists know this. All right? If you haven't figured this out by now, then get on the internet and start looking this stuff up. It'll blow your mind. You must see it, because that's how Christ and the One and any other prophet or healers see you. They're not focused on the affliction, they're focused on the perfection. They're focused on the light that comes in and heals that part of your body. They see it perfect, they see it beautiful, they see it healed. Money. They don't see barriers to money. Money is just something you have. Everyone can. And you cannot be that person who acts broke, who's not doing what it takes to earn that money. It's okay to go earn money. It's okay to work. It's not work when you love what you do. I don't work. I stopped working years ago. And guess what? I'm so focused on what I do. And the money is part of the abundance that flows. Right? And I give. So what are you doing right now? Do you see yourself as that perfect person? Or are you looking at the vision boards as something you want that is in the future, that you can have, that you're not now? And that's the difference. And that's why vision boards don't work for a lot of people. That's why prayers don't work for a lot of people. Oh, please give me. I'm powerless. I'm broke. That's all you're saying. Right? No, it is done. And this is why, people have been able to be healed, because they're handing their power to somebody else, and they're believing that that person can heal them. And through that belief, they're actually healing themselves. And of course, these people do have amazing abilities that help facilitate that, but they can't do it. All right? I had I have a video on miracles. And this is what our Miracle Circle membership is going to do. So if you want to join me, you come over to landriaonkka.com. Also, I have my mobile app. Stop those negative thoughts, man. Just stop them in their tracks. And I've got different packages that you can get that are pretty amazing depending on what's going to work for you. So you get to pick and choose. Not all the teachings are going to work for you. Everybody has a different way of doing things. What is yours? Find it. And I'll be here and I'll supply more lessons and webinars and stuff till the cows come home. This is my internet training too. If you want to learn these skills, go on over. It's a free workshop. Check it out. Expand. Let go of the fears and limitations. Well, this is that, this is that. No, it's not. There are no limits. Go, do. You can't make a mistake. The F word, failure, it's called expansion. Try it. Feels wonderful. You cannot fail because you learn from every experience. All right, you're in a relationship, it didn't work out. Yay! Now you know what it takes to have a good relationship. Now go try it here. Oh, that didn't work out either. Oh, there's a few more things I forgot in there. Like, that person has to love my family, or, they have to treat me with respect, or maybe we just don't have a lot in common, or whatever. You learn. This is the human experience. This is what you're here for. Embrace it. All right? You're perfect. And everything is perfect. And if you are tired of being in a certain situation, then you see that perfect situation, and you create it. You don't even have to create it. It's just there. It's a reality that you shift into. You don't have to bring it in. I love attraction. Attract. I'm going to attract. You're not a freaking magnet, all right? You're not a magnet. You're everything. You're the very thing that you want to manifest. You are that energy. I know, it's a little out there, right? But you are. You're not this body. You're the very energy that is there that creates whatever it is you want to materialize in this planet, on this planet. Okay? We're going to get really heavy duty this year and beyond into advanced manifesting. All right, sign up for my courses, landriaonkka.com, landriaonkka.net. Sign up for my list, my Manifest in 5 Steps to Manifest Anything weekly newsletter, where I give you all the codes for the discounts for all the stuff that I offer and free stuff. Subscribe, please. Share my videos. That's how I stay on the map. That's how I spread the good word. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.